All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more Complexity Casting. coLcast presents the Cryo-Nine Inhouse League. We do have a treat for you right now. We're going to be going into the Sound Blaster Heroes League a little bit later on today, but kill some time. Why not some Cryo-Nine IHL? Should be very, very fun. We have Team Xatron going up against Team Struggle. Perhaps some players that you might not have heard of too much before, but I assure you they're two players that are doing pretty well and very, very active in the in-house league. So got some names on their teams, though, that you're probably going to recognize as they've gone through the banning phase of banning draft, and now they're drafting. So I think that you're able to watch that a little bit while I wasn't casting. Had a bit of a technical issue, actually, coming out there. But, well, we'll see as we go into this game. We are going to have Xatron, the captain, over there. He's going to be playing Rhapsody. TPS Priceless is going to be on Arachna. Kinesis going to be played by Dark Penis. Book on Elonia. And Yolam going to be playing Zephyr. So a lot of players for different teams over there. Of course, you got Book, one of the players for Pikachu. And then Yolam, I believe that he is playing for... God, who's he playing for? Was he playing for Druids for a short while? I thought that he was playing for Druids, but he's not tagged up now. So I don't know what team he's actually playing for. But he's been around in Fit, and then I believe Druids. On the other side, though, we do have Struggle, the captain, playing Cthulhu. We got Hollow on Glacius. Succubus going to be played by Devil Eyes. We got, let's see here, Pelican. He's going to be on Myrmidon. And then we have Rookie playing for 007. He's going to be hanging out on Predator. So that is what we've got, as a pause does get called out here. So hopefully this won't take too long. But I want to thank you guys once again for being with me here today. And actually just sticking around. It's been a long day. Started about 6 hours ago with TDM versus Lions. If you did not catch that match, you should go back and watch the VODs, which will be up later today, maybe tomorrow, over on YouTube, or you can watch them here on Twitch. I prefer that you watch them on YouTube because that helps me out a little bit more, but if you don't want to wait and you want to go through the ordeal of finding them here on Twitch, then that's what they're there for. So that is what's going on over there. Then, of course, after that, we went into some IHL, some mixed scrim, and then 2 games between Complexity and QSQ 357, and then that's where we are right now. Going to do 1 game here in the CryoNine Inhouse League, and then going to be casting the 2 semifinals matchups of the Sound Blaster Heroes League from replay. Those are going on right now, but as they both did start while we were still in that last Complexity scrim, did not want to be going into those in the middle of them. We'll instead cast the whole thing from replay right after this. And so, guys, it's going to be a full day of casting, but I'm happy that you're all here with me, and I appreciate that. Without your support, I could not be here. I need viewers, because casting to 4 people doesn't pay me. And if I don't get paid, that means I have to go work in the real world, which I'm done with that, guys. No. We'll see. I love casting. But we'll see how long I can do it for. Gonna be trying to do it for as long as I can, because I really do truly enjoy it. I love being able to contribute to the community and contribute to the competitive scene here in Heroes of Newerth, as well as my time that I spend in StarCraft 2. But let's go ahead and take a look here. So the lane setup appears to be TPS Priceless on Elonia, going to be heading top with Dark Penis on the Kinesis. So going to be both of those heroes, heavy damage output heroes up in that top lane. Going to be going up against Predator as the ward does not go down. TPS Priceless turns around a little bit, as it looks like they're coming up with a lot of ways to say Bukachu. There you go, Bukachan. Like I don't know what's going on over there, but unfortunately, was not able to get that ward down on the first one. Then swung around and was able to get it on the second. So I do like this ward right here. It gives vision of right there, and then it also covers this space in case there's going to be any roaming coming over, specifically for this Cthulhu being played by Struggle. So top lane looks to be a pseudo tri lane with Rookie, and we have Holo on the Glacius. Struggle going to be in the jungle. Mid going to be headed up by Succubus, being played by Devil Eyes. He's going to be going one-on-one with Book of Team Pikachu over here on the Arachna. Suicide Kinesis, not going to be a dual lane after all. Rhapsody going to join up with Alonia and Yolem on the Zephyr to actually do a tri-lane, a true tri-lane down here in the bottom lane, where there appears to be a Suicide Myrmidon. So yes, that is indeed what's going on. Myrm was able to get the Ward of Sight down and picks up Boots and Runes of the Blight. So we'll see how effective Pelican is able to do this. Of course, if you've not heard of Pelican, he plays for the team Seeking Perfection, which has been a consistently top 8 teams through the last top 8 gold teams, excuse me, through the last couple of cycles. So probably top 25 teams overall, 20, 25, something around there. He's a pretty dang good player. I've been impressed with him in the past. Generally speaking, does play support from what I recall. I seem to remember him playing a pretty fierce engineer. As Myrm's going to go one-on-one with Rhapsody. Rhapsody using the staccato stuns, though, and, well, just doing more than enough damage. Easily sidestepping that weed field, and, well, that's one of the reasons that Myrmidon is kind of an iffy pickup. Interesting, interesting. So, let's take a look here as we do have the middle lane matchup. It's going to be Succubus, as I said. Could be going up against Arachna. Lonia and Arachna are teaming up to do some damage right there. Total of 32%. I'm good at math. 32% of the hero damage done by just those two heroes, and exclusively to the Succubus in the middle lane. She's already had to blow all of her regen. It looks like she was actually cutting gold for a bottle, and now only 10 gold away. So she's in a comfortable position there. Kinesis up top is a solo, also still level 1. Pelican suiciding in the bottom lane, level 1 as well. So he's trying to get in there and actually use his telekinetic lift to try to maybe pull back the lane. It looks like he's using it to deny, essentially stunning the targets for some time. I guess that's what Kinesises do. As there's a big dive going on right here. Myrmidon is going to give up the first blood, and Yolem brings that one home. So Pelican saying, why did the tower change targets? One more hit. And, well, Kinesis getting into a bit of a man fight here with Glacius. Level 1 Glacius with Thunder Blast. Not going to be much of a challenge for that level 2 Kinesis. So in the end, Holo does have to fall back a bit. Devil Eyes on Succubus. Going to be taking some serious pressure here. And, well, speaking of serious pressure, Dark Penis in the top lane, taking a lot. Rookie gets the seismic... What the hell is this called? Stasis Smash. Jesus. There's so many names. Can never keep some of these heroes that are less common, their names straight. Seismic Slam. Is that a Pokemon name? I feel like that's a Pokemon name. As Pelican gives up a second kill here in the bottom lane. Yolem off to a fantastic start. Getting the assist there from Xatron. As Rhapsody's able to pick up some nice early boots. He's got to be happy with that. Taking a look at the last hitting situation. 13 and 11 for Arachna here in the middle lane, as opposed to the 5 and 3 Succubus. Managing to get some hits as the creep wave pushes up onto the high ground. Bottom lane 1 and 0 for Myrmidon, as opposed to the 20 and 8 of Zephyr. So Zephyr just getting uncontrolled free farm down here. He's even been able to get a couple of kills as well. Doing very well in that respect. Top lane though, 24 and 11 Predator is doing pretty well for himself. Hasted Glacius could be coming in, perhaps looking for a little bit of a setup, but no, not going to be doing that just yet. As Myrmidon tries to drop the weed field, a nice dodge though once again. Another couple of auto attacks would finish Myrm off, but nope, not able to secure them just yet, and he's going to potion on up so that he's no longer in a ton of danger. Is in the top lane. There's the leap on from Predator, and Kinesis trying to use the Stasis Smash onto Glacius. Glacius able to escape for now. Predator finishes off the auto attacks, and Rookie brings home that kill, working on his Steam Boots, it most likely looks to be. As Glacius using a health potion, trying to survive, will try to get out of there. Alonia, though, with another one of his Glacial Spikes available in 1 second, going to be looking for Glacius. Catches the juke, though. And Glacial Spike to finish him off. Smackdown, the baby taunt actually coming out there for Priceless. Legion team up 800 gold and 3 hero kills. Well, 3 to 1. 2 hero kills up. Here at only 5 minutes in, and Succubus is taking a decent amount of pressure here in the middle lane to the web shot of Arachna. Going to turn it around, though, with the Heartache and actually just heal up a bit. Arachna just says, okay, whatever. I'm just going to pop this potion then, and we're going to be done with the thing. Alright, I lied about Predator. He was not working towards Steam Boots. He is instead working toward a Midas. Goes with the Hatchet Midas Boots, or excuse me, Hatchet Shield Boots into Midas build. He wants to have a little bit of mobility, and it certainly paid off as he was able to get that kill up in the top lane, but going for that Midas. It's going to make him a little bit weaker than going something like straight Steam Boots right away in the short term, but if he's able to secure farm with it in the long term, it can certainly help out, as there's the Mesmerize onto Arachna. Could be in a little bit of trouble. Heartache gonna go out, and Cthulhu Foot there with the trample is able to finish off Book, so good roaming coming out of the Hellborn team, trying to equalize this hero kill score. The huge problem in this game, though, is Zephyr. 424 gold per minute. There's the Gust onto Myrmidon. He will use the waveform and try to escape. Wheatfield going to be able to catch 2, and Rhapsody actually taking a ton of pressure. Typhoon, though, onto Myrmidon, and he will go down. Ghost Marcher Zephyr just way too fast to deal with. And Myrm gets dove level 2. Succubus in position, perhaps, looking for a kill. Nice job with the Heartache, the Ice Imprisonment, and he will go down. Rhapsody dies to the tower as well. Nobody gonna get experience for that kill, which I guess might have been the best case scenario, and she was most likely going to die no matter which way she went. Just wanted to get the no experience out of the way by dying to the tower. Arachna back in the middle lane, trying to farm. She's 0-1-0 though, and has taken a little bit of pressure. It's kind of the problem with this hero, is she hits really hard and has great slows, but she's extremely immobile in the pocket. As there's the web shot, Spider Sting to come out immediately. There it is, more web shots coming in, but the Lilonia now in a little bit of trouble perhaps. There's the Tundra Blast, one auto attack going to be coming in, as there's the leap way up the cliff, and Lilonia certainly in some trouble. Going to turn around to the Glacial Spike, not even going to matter, as the Terror was used there by Predator. He becomes the monster that we all imagine him to be, and just blows up that Lilonia. Gus going to be coming in from Myrmidon. There's the staccato stuns, and well, there's the Wheatfield. One more auto attack will actually, no, not going to be one more auto attack. Needs 2 more. Zephyr going to be going in deep. Another Gust available in 5 seconds, or an auto attack when he catches up to her. Ghost Marcher's unavailable, as there's the Gust, and no, not even needing the Gust. We'll just get the staccato stuns, and Xatron actually cleans up the kill, bringing him to 1-1-3. Glacius with double damage. That's not really going to help you too much, but the Gust missing, that certainly does. Rhapsody getting herself killed to neutrals once again, denying the experience to the opposing team, as Succubus is going to use the Mesmerize, and then the Succubus hold onto Arachna. Lilonia is currently mesmerized, and Arachna will go down. Lilonia perhaps in a little bit of trouble. Wheatfield could be available. There's the Wheatfield, does miss though. It's in the top lane. Looks like a couple of players perhaps trying to bring down Kinesis. No trample available from Cthulhu. Just kidding, he hits the boots. Misses though, and was not connect with that. Gonna take some tower pressure as well as the stasis smash. Looks like things might have finally calmed down just a little bit. Kinesis, of course, still trying to suicide up here. 0-1-0 though, and only level 6. Now getting that mass control ability, so would be able to do a lot of damage provided that he had mana. She does not, as well. There's the Arachna. Spider Sting going to be going out as well, and Predator going to activate the armor. The Stone Skin trying to keep him up. As in the bottom lane, there's a big dive going on as well. Predator will fall up in this top lane unless he somehow gets out of there. No, he's going to fall, as the big dive in the bottom lane. Zephyr trying to get away after diving deep once more. Arachna with that kill brings herself to 1-2-0 and starts to take a little bit better farm. And with the additional kill of that tower, bringing home 315 gold. Nope, she's happy with that and bumps her up into that 235 gold per minute range. Second on her team, but still about twice, or only about half the farm of the Zephyr. Yolam doing very, very well so far. Not afraid to go deep. And has been rewarded with a few hero kills. 3-1-1 right now on the bird. Perhaps overextending once or twice, but in the end, it's worked out for him pretty well. At 460 gold per minute, he is in fact doing pretty well. As I forgot to update the title of the stream. Let me do that real quick. CryoNine Inhouse Team Struggle versus Team Xatron. Sorry about that, guys. There's always so many things to update in between games that every once in a while one slips through the cracks. And, well, Melonia perhaps in a little bit of trouble to... Nope, she's going to be turning it around, actually. She uses the Flash Freeze. The Glacial Spike's going to be coming out as well. Slowed Cthulhu Flint. Still pretty fast, though. He's going to try to turn around. Staccato Stun going to be going out. Glacius and Succubus up on the high ground, though. And the Legion team will just say, nope, not going to happen. They back on up. Predator just going to be working on some of these double stacked neutrals like Zephyr has been in the other side of the jungle. Zephyr getting real close to breaking that 500 GPM mark as the Succubus hold going out onto Kinesis, and there's the Ice Imprisonment. Stasis Smash going to stun Succubus, and the uphill miss. No, the Tundra Blast finishes off Kinesis as Dark Bean is a little bit dismayed with how that turned out, apparently. He's hoping for more uphill misses. And, I mean, we even saw a few minutes ago, Dark Pelican, or excuse, not Dark Pelican, Pelican in the bottom lane. No dark, no colors, no hues or shades, part of his name. He's been having a lot of trouble down here. 1-4-1 in the suicide lane. You saw him expressing some of his frustration. Our TP's banned in this league, in fact, or in this game. In fact, was the statement that he made. And, yeah, his team has been kind of... not coming to his aid, but what's the real possibility here? You're going to have the Cthulhu Flint TP down there to try to hit a trample to maybe save you? Are you going to have the Succubus go over there and then give up the middle lane during that duration? It's just, you got to be kind of on your own. As there's the Gust, Staccato Stun's coming out, the Typhoon right on top, and the Flash Freeze brings down Succubus. Wheatfield going to go out and will catch Yolam inside of tower range. He's going to take some auto attacks. Is there another dive going on up top? The Mortifying Presence is actually going to be slowing down Arachna a lot. And there's the trample to finish her off. There's another deep dive going on. Yolam doing some creep cutting as they're trying to take down this tower. Glacius is going to go down, though. Nice job to Priceless, able to bring home that kill. And Yolam pretty low on life. Needs to be kind of careful here that he doesn't get shut down by Predator or Myrmidon. There's the Weedfield, a nice dodge, though. Predator going to go in and try to get the last hit. No, the stone's going to be expiring momentarily, and the Gust comes back in. Rookie gives up his life, so not bad. Book actually buying back on Arachna to go and try to farm some more. So I guess that's not really worth it in my book, but that is what he ends up doing. Devil Eyes on Succubus has done a great job of actually getting kills here. The problem is that he got shut down pretty hard in lane, 25 and 13 in terms of creep kills. And that's just not going to cut it. He's still sitting at right at 200 gold per minute. Just a little bit too low. You want your mid to be a little bit higher than that. Even in that 1v2 situation, you want them to be able to start recovering. And that's what Devil Eyes is doing right here. He shouldn't have been able to win that middle situation, and he certainly did not. His Pelican's actually going to get caught out right here. That's a big weed field and might not get caught out after all. There's the Glacial Spike, though, and down he goes. So that, what is this thing called? The Absolute Zero doing a lot of work right there. Double damage Succubus going to use the I don't even know what's going on. Trample going to be hitting two players right there. Glacial Downpour going to keep Zephyr alive for now, and he will survive as a result of that melodic... God, I just don't even know what these names are. The Melodic Harmony? I don't even know. Trample going to be able to get Cthulhu Flint out of there for now, and Kinesis going to go down. So I really got to learn some of these names. So what is it? Protective Melody from Rhapsody. Yeah, that's what she's called. The Flash Freeze there from Melonia. This one is called Smitten. There was like 5 skills being used there that I didn't know the name of. So I was trying to say them all, and my brain just exploded. Guys, I promise I'm working on names so that brain explosions are kept to a minimum. Succubus going to try to get away here. Trees respawn, and, well, there's the... No! Not enough damage! And, in fact, Devil Eyes will be able to get out of there. JR Striker even commenting with a, what? So, nice job right there. Able to get out, and unfortunate for Zephyr that he wasn't able to get the gust off or the final auto attack or even another quarter of a second of the whirlwind damage. Glacius just going around doing his warding thing, trying to get some counter wards down. Not finding anything just yet. Just wants to make sure that his team has sufficient vision, as both teams are just kind of content to sit back and farm for the moment. Of course, with 21 kills at 15 minutes into this game, we're already more action-packed than most Diamond League matches are at 45 minutes in. But that's where we stand. Zephyr still farming very well. 544 gold per minute. About getting close to 200 gold per minute higher than his opponent over there, the Predator. And that's a pretty big deal for sure. Rhapsody going around striding, maybe looking to start pushing the secondary mid tower. His top tower has been relatively untouched here by the Legion team. It's a cache of gold waiting to open its coffers. But those coffers will not be opened just yet, as an invisible succubus is going to see Alonia and Arachna as well. Glacius gets there. The succubus hold coming out onto Alonia, and Alonia should by all means be going down here. Arachna doesn't even try to help, just activates the Energizer. No waveform. Oh, waveform already been used there by Myrmidon, so that's a little bit unfortunate. Could have possibly gotten the Magikarp Weedfield combination off there from Myrmidon, which would have probably sealed Book's fate. Sealed it in death, that is. Top lane Rhapsody just trying to go a little bit of farm. And Zephyr's making his way up there. He has picked up the Soul's Bulwark, and we'll see if he goes to upgrade that to a Demonic at any time, as Courier's coming out. It looks like an Ice Brand, yeah. Ice Brand for Yolem. So instead going to be going for that early Frostburn route. And this is actually the build that I do enjoy on Zephyr. Getting rid of whatever that was that he had in his inventory. I assume that it was a Minor Totem or a potion or something, because he just vendored it and he already has a Homecoming Stone. I don't know. Maybe it was Mystic Vestments, as he does pick up the Ice Brand. And now, well, the Courier going to be able to spot the incoming gank here, as TPS Priceless gets a kill onto Succubus in the middle lane. Trample going to go out onto Zephyr. Staccato Stuns are there. Wheatfield completely missing. Terrorize going to be activated, and down goes Rhapsody. Wheatfield slow going to help out Yolem for now. He activates the Typhoon, though. He's going to try to man up right here, but not going to happen. Wheatfield will take him down. It's the Insanitarius on Predator. Mass Control doing a lot of damage to Myrmidon, but not able to finish him off. So Insanitarius after Midas, that's the route for this Predator. And Pred actually does eat Zephyr, like, really well in the later game stages. They don't even need to be on the same farm level. Zephyr can be 550 gold per minute and Pred at 400. And Predator will still just eat Zephyr as a result of that carnivorous. And if Zephyr does not get a ton of armor, then he's going to have a very, very hard time dealing with Predator, who just activates that Stone Skin and just says, I don't care that I'm fighting you right now. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to eat your soul. And that is what Rookie is trying to do right now.
Serve your god, mortal.
Hook on Arachna. We saw him show off the Energizer a little while ago. Interesting choice to go for that first. Just wants a little additional mobility. When you are going for those Steam Boots, you are less than highly mobile as an Arachna. And Rhapsody just getting really ballsy here in the jungle. Dropping some deep, deep wards. We saw that Xatron was able to get one up in that location previously, and now might catch out Myrmidon with the brand new lane ward that he did just place. Alonia wants to get into position perhaps as well. Instead, placing a little bit of a wound ward there. Nice juke on the weed field. Yolam going to be coming around the backside. No, that's not actually Yolam, as Rhapsody's in some serious trouble. A push stick going to be coming in there from Cthulhu. Struggle with a nice trample. There's the weed field onto Alonia. Alonia is going to fall. Mass control finishes off a struggle on the Cthulhu fit, though, as Stasis Smash going to be able to stun momentarily. A Mesmerize onto Arachna. The weed field going to break the Mesmerize. No, it does not actually, as a lack of communication there. They're going to turn around and try to man up on Succubus, and here comes Daddy Yolam in the town. Where's the Gust? Misses Gust. Weedfield will connect, and the Hellborn team should be able to retreat here. So miscommunication and misplay a little bit there on both sides. So partially, well, just unfortunate there for sure, as Myrmidon does use the waveform to actually jet on out of there. Predator very low on HP. I guess they just deactivated the what the hell's it called? Insanitarius. Left him on very, very low HP. Of course, an exceptionally strong item at this early in the game. Can use it to activate and deactivate to essentially give yourself an extra 450 life. Even if you're at 1 HP, just hit it, and you're at 450 life again, and able to activate and deactivate that like every 7 seconds or something like that. So very, very nice item to have if you're just going to get into a man fight like Zephyr and Predator opt to do. As there's the Trample Obliterate going to be coming out as well. Going to turn his attention to Rhapsody, though, as the Rhapsody just takes a ton of damage. Absolute Zero doing a lot of damage as well. Push stick onto Cthulhu. He's going to try to get out of there. Trample keeps him alive for now. And Glacial Downpour coming on to Zephyr, and Zephyr taking a ton of damage. Wheatfield going to be able to connect in. Yolam will go down on the Zephyr. Spider Sting. Spider goes down. Will get connected on here, and no, he's going to be able to get away for now. Activates the Energizer as Glacial, what the hell are these called? There's so many weird heroes. Glacial Spike is actually used, and uses it to try to slow down the opposing team, make sure that he buys his carry a little bit of extra time. Interesting to note that only 2 points here in Succubus's Mesmerize. Going for 3 points, now 4 points in Smitten. I don't necessarily agree with this build. Smitten is a pretty cool ability. 40% reduced damage output, overall damage output, but it's not going to save her right here. She needs the Mesmerize for that, as she is going to get initiated right there, and down she goes to the combined might of the Legion team. Another reason why I do prefer leveling up Mesmerize is that it actually increases the range. The range goes up by, I believe, 75 on each skill point, to a total of from 475, I believe, to 700 range on that Mesmerize, in addition to increasing the duration of the sleep. So being able to get those longer range Mesmerizes out, it can sometimes be the difference between life and death, or the kill and letting an opponent escape. So I personally like that one. The additional 20% damage done, maybe not the biggest deal. I don't know. Maybe since that change, I'm wrong in this. It's a possibility, as Predator might get caught out right here. Word of Revelation goes down up on the high ground, and they did spot Pred. Cthulhu with his tablet of command, looking to actually get into position for a big trample. And here it might be that position. Trample misses. Succubus comes in, gonna drop the nothing. Gonna drop the Smitten and the God, I just don't even know these names. Mesmerize onto Kinesis. And I'm gonna have to say these names like 10,000 more times, as Predator's out in the front line, possibly gonna be contending with Zephyr. So no, not gonna be going in there just yet. Now Predator wants a piece. He's going to use the leap onto Arachna. Energizer going to be coming out, as well as the Tablet of Command. Succubus comes in and drops the Mesmerize. Absolute Zero doing so much damage, though. Succubus goes down. Zephyr taking a ton of damage as well. Oh, Protective Melody going to keep him alive, and Cthulhu Fit will fall. Oh, Zephyr able to survive now. And Rhapsody even going to live, as the Legion team takes a huge team fight right there. Myrmidon and Predator, the only two to escape, as another Wheatfield going to catch Arachna and secure the safe escape. The safe passage for her teammate. Predator, doesn't matter how big he is, there were big plays there on the Legion side. Able to get that Protective Melody down to actually defend Zephyr, make sure that he was not going to die. and he makes it home to finish up his Frostburn and make his way back out onto the map once more. With that tower kill and a couple more hero kills, the hero kill score is actually evened up here at 17 and 17. 8,000 gold, 6,500 experience advantage now for the Legion. As a lot of that still being carried by Yolm, not as much as before, as Arachna and even Kinesis are starting to farm pretty decent as well. I guess one thing about the Smitten is it's really, really good against, I would think, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say it's probably really good against Zephyr. Reducing all damage done, that includes the Cyclones, that includes his auto attack damage, that includes the Typhoon. So yeah, that's probably pretty good when he's just sitting there in the middle of those team fights, reducing that damage output by a significant amount, like 40%. It's probably pretty good. So as long as Succubus doesn't start dumping points into stats like Succubus is used to do before Smitten was changed, then I think we're going to be good, because all 4 of those skills really do deserve to be leveled on Succubus now. Predator, with that Soul's Bulwark and an additional 2,300 gold saved up, leads me to believe that he's going to be working toward a Demonic Breastplate. I think that would be a great item to have. And Zephyr's going to need one too. Going to need that Demonic at some point. Maybe not right now, but at some point certainly, as Succubus is kind of looking for an engagement, perhaps. If Kinesis goes for this Invis, oh, Succubus walking away just at the inappropriate time. A little bit unfortunate that Kinesis will get away, as, well, they're going to bait Predator in right here. The tower does go down. He activates the Stone Skin, though. Will be able to just TP out. No superior magic going to be coming through, as Dark Penis, once again, expressing some of his displeasure. Gus going to come in from Yolm, trying to push back these players. Well, there's the push stick. The Typhoon going to go out, and Holo's in some serious trouble. Auto attack to be able to clear up the Mesmerize, and Holo will go down. Typhoon, pretty good. Going to be on cooldown for another 90 seconds as the Legion team starts to make their way up the middle lane, getting closer and closer to that 10,000 gold and experience differential. As Succubus is in a lot of trouble, the Gus catching her completely unawares. Was she lagging or AFK or something right there? I don't even know. But with that, the tower most likely going to be falling very, very easily. There's no way that the Legion can actually defend this. Going to make their way toward this bottom tower as well, and should easily be able to take out that one. And getting into the range of a little bit too big of a lead here to keep on fighting. Legion team taking off with this. After this defensive tower goes down, they're going to be about 13,000 gold in the lead with 10,000 experience as well. And the signs of life on this Hellborn team. I mean, you got Predator. He's farming well at 438 gold per minute. You got Cthulhu, who's got a push stick and is able to land some big tramples. But everybody else is sub 200 gold per minute. And the possibility of coming back, it just seems kind of minimal, as Zephyr actually finishes up Demonic Breastplate. And I just saw him pick up a... Hold on a second. Is Zephyr going to go for a Codex? I just saw him pick up a Neophyte's Book. Neophyte's Book builds into Puzzle Box, Staff of the Masters, Storm Spirit, Codex, and am I missing anything? Oh, I'm missing a lot of things. Push Stick, Gnome's Wisdom, Light Brand. Okay, so he's going to go for a Light Brand, actually. Completely forgot about that one. And yeah, he's going to get the Light Brand, and then that's going to be going to Dawnbringer. Items right now, Dawnbringer is actually allowed in the in-house league. We're releasing our auto ban rules about heroes. It's going to be coming up as soon as the new rules get posted. We worked on them very, very hard lately, and going to be auto banning Solstice, Lodestone, and Bushwhack for the time being. Bushwhack being the new hero that's coming out tomorrow. So that's where we stand with that. But as far as a Dawnbringer, well, Yolm's going to be very happy with that Dawnbringer. He's only about 700 gold off of it right now, I do believe. And he has finished up his Demonic Breastplate as well. So he's going to be a very, very tanky bird, and also able to put out a pretty significant amount of damage. Yeah. Kinesis has gone for the staff of the, or Acolyte staff route. Maybe going to be looking for a Harken's Blade, perhaps? It's a possibility. I've seen it on Kinesis before. I think the more likely choice is a Sheepstick. I've seen Dark Penis play Kinesis before, and he does like to go push stick into Sheepstick. That is his choice as well. Vote to Concede is being put up right now. The Hellborn team obviously a little bit frustrated. And they're down 13,000 gold, 12,000 experience. It can be frustrating when you're down that far indeed. It doesn't look like it's going to concede just... Concede is going to pass just yet. Book has finished up his Geometer's Bane. Going to use that to cleanse something like those pesky spells from Succubus. And Alonia has gone with the Helm of the Black Legion route. So that is very interesting. I've seen a lot of Alonia builds, never seen a Helm of the Black Legion on her. I don't know exactly why. Priceless has gone for the Helm of the Black Legion. I guess he just wants to be a little bit tankier. But I mean, there's not a ton of AoE damage on the other team, and if any of the single target damage, like the Succubus hold or the Predator, get on you, a Helm of the Black Legion is not going to save you. So... Predator does go for a Brutalizer and picks up a Warp Cleft as well. Kongor goes down though, and Yolm will be able to pick that one up. Finishes up his Dawnbringer as well, and the Vote to Concede being put up once more. Perhaps trying to get that Gust. Going to be going out onto Predator, and the Slow's starting to stack up a little bit. Smitten going to be going out onto Zephyr though, so minus 40% damage done. It actually does look kind of significant. But... obviously a little bit of discontent over there, not agreeing whether the game is over or not, as the Wheatfield Dodge comes out from Zephyr, and where's the Trample? Not going to be coming in just yet. There's the Succubus hold on to Rhapsody. Trample going to hit as well. Absolute Zero going out and doing a ton of damage to Glacius, and Kinesis going to be caught by the Wheatfield as well. He's going to be going down. Succubus takes the fall. Oh, Protecting Melody going to be able to save Kinesis for the time being. Going in deep. Zephyr is actually just destroying the Hellborn team, able to take out 3 players. A hat trick coming out for Yolm, and TP is going to be coming out as the rest of the Hellborn team just trying to get back. Zephyr is actually going to be able to have to back up because Predator has just massacred the opposing team. So I was looking up here in this area. Predator was just killing everybody else. Hat tricks for him actually, with that Brutalizer just doing work. So all of a sudden you don't see that concede vote going up anymore. Predator able to get all 3 of those players down, and perhaps looking a little bit less grim now. Low health Zephyr says, Cthulhufin, you stepped in the wrong park. And just absolutely wrecks Cthulhufin. I don't know what Struggle was doing there. Even if he had landed that trample, there was absolutely 0 chance of him getting the kill. So a little bit of a mistake there from Struggle. Succubus going to be making her way toward middle lane. Just going to be going for some farm, not going to be going for a kill onto Alonia just yet. With that Helm of the Black Legion, might not be able to actually kill Alonia by herself. Myrmidon has finished up an Energizer, so going to be able to use that to gain some additional mobility for his team in any upcoming team fights. And the Legion team actually does look like they want to try to close this game out. Token of life with still a few minutes left. There's the leap onto Zephyr. Gust has to be used, pushes Predator away. And Pred, 470 gold per minute, still significantly behind Zephyr, but I talked about this earlier. In a straight-up fight between these 2 heroes, Predator will absolutely massacre Zephyr. Even with all the farm that Yolm has, even with that Demonic Breastplate and the Dawnbringer, he's actually just going to kill him. So if that situation arises where everybody else is not available, Golem could be in some serious trouble. Don't think that's going to happen just yet. Predator has to fall back here. Going to have to use his TP, actually. And take number 2 here from the Legion. The tower goes down so fast. Go for fortification being used a little bit after. There's the Mesmerize onto Arachna. A Typhoon going to be going out. Stasis Smash going to start a few. A big Wheatfield going to be able to catch a few players in there. Predator going in. He's able to take out Alonia immediately. He's turning his attention toward the other players now. Not able to get anybody else yet. Zephyr goes down. Going to be brought back up. A Wheatfield going out again. Kinesis going to drop. Zephyr going to try to man up onto Predator. Predator does not have money for a buyback though, and so this could be in trouble for the Hellborn team. The web shot going to be able to take out Myrmidon, And Succubus, Glacius, the only ones left for the Hellborn team. Zephyr just able to clean up everybody else, and well, Pred, you saw it right there. Able to do a ton of damage, able to kill the Zephyr, not able to withstand all the damage from the rest of the team, unfortunately. And there it is, GG, well played. And that's the concede. So, Team Xatron takes the game with Yolam just farming so well on his bird. Unfortunately for Rookie of the 007 We Are Spies team, unfortunately just not able to actually capitalize there on that farm. His team was just not on the same page. Struggle, the only other player above 200 gold per minute, and in the end, well, Predator not going to be able to carry that one, so that is going to do it for the in-house league, guys. We're going to go ahead and get into the Sound Blaster Heroes League in just one moment here. I'm going to go into the 2 semifinals games today, so make sure to stick around for that. Just going to have a very quick break while we get that one set up. And those are going to be from replay, so I'm not going to tell you that they're live or anything, but they were played about an hour ago. That's why we were in this game, was waiting for those to finish up. And I'm going to see if I can grab a co-caster, and we'll be right back in just a couple of minutes with the Sound Blaster Heroes League, guys. Big shout out to Complexity for allowing me to be here with coLcast. Check them out at complexitygaming.com. where Han Tour is on the front page. And of course, I'm going to be posting a ColHan weekly breakdown tonight. Get you caught up on what happened last week in the world of Complexity, and get you prepared for cycle number 3, week number 2, this upcoming weekend. So make sure to check that out. And of course, a huge shout out to the Complexity Gaming sponsors, QPad, PNY, Origin, Sound Blaster Creative, Twitch, and G8 Brand. Guys, we'll be back in just a moment with Sound Blaster Heroes League. Don't go anywhere.